mind control. It's probably been close to a year since I told myself I was gonna make a video. It's a time. That's to show you that, out of many one people, this is probably something else that, you struggle with finding time for yourself, because you have to understand that I say it like this. We say it in different ways. I say it like this. We all, because out of many one people, we all share the same characteristics. One of the characteristics is that we live a life that feels as though it's almost impossible, like you're dying to live. And one of those things that's related to is finding the time. Find the time, and mind control. Just getting straight into it. So you get to find out that, just hearing all the new technology that these people have, AI, you get to find out that everything connects. AI, the 5G towers that, people think is killing the animals and stuff like that and causing like breathing problems, all those things. You get to find out that, it all connects. So if they have stuff like that, all these conspiracy that you hear, them using technology on people and stuff like that, listen, there's so much reasons as to why these mass shootings keep on happening. And it's only obvious that, and just coming off of mass shootings, like, people always die. I say people, I do it too. I'm probably talking about myself, but I'm talking about myself, really. Excuse me, I said people. Like, every time when I'm talking about specifically crimes related to, this program, or direct to energy weapons, or, remote neural monitoring, or mind control, I always talk about it. It could be anything. Like, I've seen these stories of like people who, and let me tell you how they act. It's like when they're doing these crimes, they seem like non-stop. They seem like they're being controlled. And one thing that's common with all of them, or most of them, is that there is like their eyes. They have widened eyes. It's like, like it's crazy, man. I can't explain it. They have these shock type of eyes to where these people look like they're under some form of MK Ultra, some sort of mind control. And a lot of them say stab attacks, stuff like stab attacks and like mass shootings and stuff like that, where the person just goes insane. They snap and there's no stopping them until, probably it's an exchange in gunfire with the police, with local law enforcement, whatever, the whoever comes from, so it's whoever tries to stop the shooter. That's the only way of stopping the shooter. There's like, they're being hacked. They're not stopping. And you have people that's sitting in prison because of this. You have some people that's completely lost. They're in the prison cell or jail cell right now. You have people, they're in the prison cell or jail cell right now, and they're completely lost. They're like, how did I end up here? How did I get here? I've seen one of the most craziest times when I've seen this actually happen was when the Parkland school shooter got arrested. Now, I hate to use this guy as an example. I really hate to use the guy because, I know that, it's a lot of controversy behind his name, and, it's a very touchy topic. I've seen them, release a video called What Pretending to Be Crazy Looks Like. They believe as though he's trying to play the insane game and try to get off, on his sanity play, whatever it's called. You guys know what I'm talking about. I've seen that video, so I know that there's a lot of people who don't want to hear this guy's name being called in anything that's justifying anything, or that's, using the example on anything. So, I hate to, but, I don't know if this was the case or not, but this is what it appears to look like. When he was being arrested, I want to let you guys know that I heard that, this wasn't in the video, but I'm going to tell you what I saw in the video, and I'm going to tell you what I also heard happened after that video. So I heard that he couldn't stand up, and this is also something that I heard with a lot of these criminals that have been being arrested in these times, ever since, the NWO came in. These criminals being arrested, it's as if they cannot stand up. It's been a while I wanted to talk about this. Whatever devices or technology that they're using on these people, it causes wobbly legs. And this is also something I heard targeted individuals talk about and complain about. wobbly legs. It's like you cannot walk. It's like you're weak. That was actually one of the symptoms of the coronavirus. A lot of people, like, they felt weak, wobbly legs, like a lot of people just dropping dead. Same thing with these criminals that's under MK Ultra. So that's why I'm trying to tell you that it all connects. Same thing with these criminals. So Nicholas Cruz, I heard, was taken to an ambulance. He couldn't walk, and despite all that, in the video now, talking about what I did see in the video, was when he was being arrested. He was asking the cop, what happened? In his own words, word for word, he said, what happened? Where am I? What's going on? What happened? Where am I? What's going on? After he just did a school shooting. So can every conspiracy after conspiracy be wrong? There being a second shooter involved in the Parkland school shooting? Or perhaps a third shooter? Mind control. Body function manipulation. Mind control. Body function manipulation. The latest mass shooting, the main mass shooting, the suspect said that he was hearing voices in his head. Voice to skull, voice of God, V2K, also known. V2K, also known as voice of God. Extra low frequency, ELF. Remote neural monitoring. MK Ultra. People, spread awareness to the gang stalking program. Save lives. Any war that comes from we the people can only be war for peace, love, and relaxation. Thank you guys for watching. Have a good day.